Hello again, people of the internet. Michael here. So sorry I haven't posted lately. Ugh, and I've just been busy. I hate that I keep on giving excuses of how busy I am. But today I actually have topics from this wonderful person named Leslie. They recently came out. I don't know their pronouns, so I'm assuming it's they. Sorry if I get it wrong, Leslie. They recently came out as gender fluid and had a few questions for me, and so this is for you, Leslie. Okay, they wanted to know about, dealing with dysphoria. I have actually a couple of videos on dealing with dysphoria. I think I have two or three. I think two. So, if you want to know anything about dealing with dysphoria, I know I talk about it a lot, and I have one that's like really sad and depressing about, how terrible dysphoria is, especially for me. So if you want to know anything about that, go there, and maybe I'll post another one about like how to easier ways to bind if you don't have a binder. Because I don't have a binder, and, well, I have two that I'm planning to give away soon. But, okay. Shopping for clothes. Okay. This part is actually extremely easy for me. Okay, so, if you're shopping for clothes, and let's say you are, biologically female, and you're gender fluid, and let's say you don't have, any masculine clothing. What I found best was shopping online a lot. If you have a debit card, highly recommend it. Because then it's kind of discreet and you don't have to go through that really awkward thing of looking for guys' clothing, and maybe you still have your hair long and you're just buying guys' clothing, and you maybe don't know your size in guys' pants or shoes or anything like that. I recommend finding out. Like me, I only wear men's shoes, and so in women's I wear a size 9, but in men's I wear a size 7. It varies. But another thing is, let's say you don't have really a lot of money. I recommend going to thrift stores. Thrift stores. You can find anything there, and nobody really gives a crap about what you buy there. Let's say you go to Forever 21 or something, and you are, sorry for that interruption. Okay, so, and you are buying men's clothes. I found some amazing dress shirts there, and the store's clerk gave me odd looks and was like, "Oh, is this for a boyfriend?" And I was just like, awkward questions if you shop publicly, but I would recommend, or let's say you want to find more gender neutral kind of clothing. There is a lot of shops online I recommend. Oh, I have this one shop. Oh, I have a bag and it says the company logo, but it actually is specifically for yeah, okay. But, yeah, that's a good, thrift stores if you want to buy men's clothing. Ask people. I know a lot of my friends who are male, who have, the same kind of masculine, build as I do. They have given me clothing. I have, lots of friends, actually. Let's say your parents are not supportive. My mom has bought me maybe 2 men's shirts. They like buying me boxers for some weird reason, but yeah, so that's ask, and let's say maybe your mom or dad doesn't want you to go out wearing men's clothing. I would recommend putting it in your backpack, and then once you get to school, change immediately, because I've had to do that on several occasions. It's not fun, but if you want to be who you are, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's either that or feel dysphoric and have so much depression, and I'd rather you just sneak clothes in your backpack when no one knows. That's just me. I'm not here to speak for all gender fluid people or anything. Okay, ways to look more masculine. Okay, awesome. Um, okay, so there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube about how to make your face look more masculine, have more of that build or that jawline. You could do that, but I don't really do it. My hat is falling off. Okay, and what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, you could do that, but I don't really do it. So, me, when I'm more masculine, I tend to make my eyebrows a little bit more thicker because I have very feminine eyebrows. If you have long hair, I suggest wearing beanies, as I just was, but it fell off, so now I look like a girl, but okay, beanies, let's say you have like really long hair, I suggest putting it up in a bun, throwing it in the beanie. That's if you don't have short hair. If you have short hair, then rock the short hair, man. Lucky you. If you want to look, okay, how I look more masculine, I tend to broaden my shoulders more as I walk, and walk with a more masculine, manly look, and I tend to walk with my chin more up, and kind of with that confidence. If you want to look like a guy, have confidence in who you are. You're gender fluid, you don't really understand what's going on right now, but all you know is that you want to look like a man, and you gotta walk the walk, you know. And I would suggest getting boxers and sagging your pants just a little, so then it doesn't give you much of that curve look that women tend to have. You don't really don't I wear straight like pants when I'm masculine because I don't like wearing skinny jeans because it kind of hugs my butt and it makes me look super, girly and whatnot. Yeah, I tend to wear a lot of collared shirts. Yeah. Oh, and also do the voice exercise to make your voice lower. That's pretty much all I can say about ways to looking more masculine, but you have to act and look. It's not just looking, it's looking, acting, what you're wearing, how you act, how others perceive you. This video is getting really long, so one more thing. Everyday things. That's a lot of things that you could do. Let's say your gender fluctuates a lot. I would say being prepared helps me, because some days I go to school and I'm, rocked out. My hair is all slicked back and I got that beanie and I got that kind of face. And then halfway through the day, I'm like, I'm really feminine right now. I tend to bring makeup and then just put it on in the middle of the day, and then I still have that masculine look, but then I have makeup, and so it makes it better. Or if you're feminine and then you tend to get more masculine during the day, be prepared of what's going to happen. Or let's say you're just one gender all day. I'm like that about 90% of the time. So, yeah. Be prepared that nobody's gonna understand. Nobody has understood except for my girlfriend and other transgender people, or other genderqueer people are the only ones that are really going to understand, and maybe some cis people. Be prepared for when or if you decide to change your name. Just as any transgender person would go through, it's tough, especially for someone who isn't in the gender norm. It's tough, and you just gotta push through it, and that's all I can say. Push through it. Like when I started going by Michael at school, I did a presentation and I wrote Michael on the presentation, and this guy said, "Oh, you lie, that's not your name," and everybody laughed, and yeah. But starting actually when I go back to school this semester, I'm going to tell all of my teachers to not call me my birth name anymore. So it's kind of a big step, and actually, I have been starting to think about my gender a lot and wondering if I am just a trans man has come up a lot in my thoughts. It's pretty tough, especially when you know that there's something up, that there's something different. And it's really confusing. But all I gotta say is, if you ever need anybody, message me. If you ever want somebody who will understand and who will get what you're going through, message me. I'm here for you. My Tumblr, awkward-potato, E at the end of potato 2. My Instagram is woe_it's_Mykel, MYKEL. If you want to know my kick, go on Tumblr. If you don't have a Tumblr or Instagram and you just happen to have kick, I think my kick is Cotton Candy 15 or no, it's Cotton Candy 11. I'm sorry. I made it forever ago. Don't judge, okay? Okay, guys. Well, that was my my little spiel of the day. That's for you, Leslie. If anybody else has anything they want to ask, anything they want to know, especially with my struggles, and I'm only 17 and I'm still figuring things out. So if you're just 14 and you're watching this, if you're young, you still got a long ways to go, and maybe by the time you're my age you'll have it figured out, and maybe you won't. I'm still figuring things out, but luckily I have some pretty supportive people in my life. And if you don't, and you guys need somebody to talk to me. Alright guys, this is a really long video, sorry. But I really hope this helps somebody out there. I hope you guys had a great New Year's. Alright, well, Mykel out.